A very good evening and welcome to Fantasia Gardens here at Disneyland Paris. For this video where I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the 6 different hotels here at Disneyland Paris. I'm really excited to share with you a little bit of information about all the 6 different hotels, including the facilities, how far they are away from the parks, and so much more. Now, Disney hotels are also ranked in a certain key system. The Disneyland Hotel just behind me being at the top of that, being 5 keys, and that is where I'm going to start in just a moment. So in the video, we'll take a look around the different public areas, have a look at the exterior of the hotels, and so much more. So yes, without further ado, let's continue walking down Fantasia Gardens and head into the lobby of the 5-key Disneyland Hotel, located right at the entrance to Disneyland Park. So yes, welcome to the main lobby of the Disneyland Hotel. As you can see here, beautifully decked out for Christmas with this huge tree in the middle, lots of different ornaments on there, and loads of toys at the bottom, including a working train set. And there's also a trolley car going around the bottom here as well. There it is, which is absolutely gorgeous. On the right just there we can see various places to sit down, including a piano where you can actually go to the reception and ask for the keys to play that if you'd like to share some music. Of course, that gorgeous chandelier hanging down from the ceiling, and the fireplace just here with some beautiful artwork. As we look down Main Street USA, you can just make out Disneyland Hotel there on the artwork in the backdrop. A very busy Main Street with all sorts of horses and coaches making their way down. So as we're coming in, the doors straight down at the bottom behind the staircase, they're actually what lead out towards Disneyland Park, and we'll show you that way in just a moment. But firstly, of course, here in the middle during Christmas, gingerbread house, absolutely gorgeous. There's some information there all about it down at the bottom. Lots of other different Christmas trees form part of this display. On the left hand side here, the main reception. Again, there's some beautiful artwork as we can see in the back just there. Absolutely gorgeous artwork from Disneyland Paris. The departure area over here has got one of my favourite pictures actually on the wall. Just here of the castle. The drawing, look at that. Beautiful. As we make our way around this way, you can see other places to sit down. And let's make our way up the grand staircase. So there's some of the elevators there. If you're staying in this wing of the hotel where the reception is, you've got the baggage area there and also the concierge as well. Let's make our way up the staircase. From here you get a beautiful view looking back as well, and where we've just walked all throughout the main lobby. Another really nice image just there, especially like the balloons on there. There's so many nice images as we make our way down. So the hotel really is in 3 sections. You've got the huge section in the middle, and then you've got each wing on either side that are connected by these bridges just here that we can see. Again, the Christmas feel carries on throughout the hotel. There's a view into Disneyland Park. We carry on down the corridor just here. Again, some really nice artwork that I'll share with you guys when we get a little bit further down. As you can see, you've got the sign at the top there leading you down to the restaurants, the shop, the bar, and the pool. Some more really nice artwork on the side. This is quite an interesting one. As we can see here, a very different style entrance out the front just here at the Disneyland Hotel, and some original concept art for the park. And this looks like an ice skating ring down the bottom here as well. Very different. Also some sort of covered walkway running from the RER station, is that? Certainly looks like it to me. Here's a little look then inside the gift shop in Disneyland Hotel. Gallery Mickey. Really nice style to it in here that fits with the overall theme of the hotel, that Victorian grand building that we're in. From the floor to the lamps to the little details just over here on the windows. This looks out to the front of the hotel, Fantasia Gardens, where you'd walk down to the park. That's a big Lotso down there. Yeah, the carpet's really nice in here. Just fits with the overall hotel, doesn't it? Very grand feel to it. So what we'll do, we'll make our way outside the shop and take a left down towards the central part of the hotel. Some British style telephone boxes on the left hand side just here. Painted green though, not red. There's a couple of those that you can have photos with. Then on the right just here, the private elevators up to the Castle Club. And here's a look inside the main atrium of Disneyland Hotel. Wow. Cafe Fantasia, there's the pianist. The main man himself just there, Walt Disney. Really nice Christmas decor all around here, gorgeous. And you'll notice the musical feel on the walls with the decor. So this is all the Main Street Lounge where you can sit down just here. As you can see there above the fireplace, all the nice details and some gorgeous photos on the wall. So this is Innoventions, one of the restaurants. Runs a buffet on an evening and there's all sorts of Disney characters inside there. And the California Grill just here on the right hand side, another restaurant. Of course, menus are displayed just out here at the front. Really nice. So this is your main central hub for the hotel. What we'll do finally is make our way down through this way towards the elevators in the final wing. And you'll see what I mean down here, that it's connected by the two bridges. The one that we walked past down there, another one down this corridor. And we'll just head up to one of the floors. Obviously, I'm not going into the rooms to have a look, unfortunately, in this tour, but we'll show you the corridor where the rooms are. Again, some more really nice artwork there. Liberty Hall. Obviously, very similar to that can be found at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. Continuing down here also leads us towards the swimming pool, spa, the arcade, and mini club as well. I do love the wide corridors down here. It's such a big space, isn't it? Very quiet, very peaceful. Just a short couple of minutes there from that main hub area. Big bird cage there as well. Lovely. Here we are. And we can see one of the corridors just here. Very nice with all the wallpaper. It's very clean. It's like cream and white and pink. It's like a fairy tale, isn't it, really? And there we go. That's pretty much all for the public areas around the Disneyland Hotel. What we'll do next is make our way up towards Disney Village, walk through there, head around to Lake Disney, and head to the Hotel New York, which is the next tier of hotels here at Disneyland Paris. Let's go. Welcome to Lake Disney. Now set around this beautiful lake are 3 different resort hotels here at Disneyland Paris. On the far side just there, you can make out Newport Bay Club. We'll be heading in there for a little look round just after we've been into New York. On the left hand side, in the forest just there, is Sequoia Lodge. We'll be heading there for a look round after we've been over to Newport Bay Club. And just behind me here is Hotel New York. Now this hotel is actually going to be closing soon for a Marvel re-theme, but it's still open at the moment. So let's head down this way and take a little look inside. Now Hotel New York is located around a 10-minute walk from the entrance to both Walt Disney Studios and Disneyland Park. And as soon as you come in here, you're hit actually by the architecture that resembles the skyscrapers that you'd see in New York City. And on the left-hand side just here is the lobby. As you can see, you've got all the Christmas decorations up at the moment, all themed around the Big Apple itself there, hanging down from the ceiling, and all on the wall, the reception, all the details there across the lobby area. So the main doors were just underneath the sign that you saw. Those doors there lead out towards Disney Village and also the parks. On the right hand side here is the New York City Bar. We'll have a little look around there in just a moment. The concierge is just over at the back there and the shop's off to the left, but we'll go in a bit of a different order. Let's head down this way first. That's the reception there for the Empire State Club, which are some of the other rooms that are available. Let's a little look there into the bar area. Some artwork here on the floor. And the Roger Rabbit corner on the left just here, a little area for the kids to play in. As you can see there, you've got a screen where they can watch films. And all little areas to sit down as well. Let's go for a little look inside the New York City Bar. Quite a lot of space in there to sit down, and of course at this time of year sit in the warm. Some more pictures on the wall just here to look at. Loads of pictures on display around the public areas of various different iconic buildings in New York. It's going to be interesting to see how much of this stays when it has a Marvel re-theme. I'm not expecting much to stay at all, to be honest. Then down at the end just here we've got the elevators. Another of New York's most famous buildings just there. It's got a very abstract feel, this hotel. And we'll head right down the far end there in just a moment. And here's a look at the guest corridors, what lead to the rooms. Swimming pool's just down there to the right hand side. And this is one of the corridors just here. So as you can see, they've got like all the wallpaper that's themed on the walls just there. And each door has got the little apple on there as well to represent the Big Apple, New York itself. But yes, we'll head back down this way, down towards the main gift shop, and also a little bit further down. Let's go for a little walk through the New York boutique. As we can see here, with it being the festive season, lots of different items available to purchase. It's quite a small shop in comparison to a lot of the others here at Disneyland Paris. Obviously we can see out there towards the back of the hotel, over towards Lake Disney and Newport Bay Club, where we're heading to next. Huge apple there with loads of lights in. Just a small little section down here. For such a big hotel, it is quite a small shop. Let's make our way back outside into the corridor. this leads through to the Midtown Tower, where the elevators are to take you up to the rooms. And on the right hand side just here, down to the two different restaurants. You've got the Parkside Diner, Club Manhattan, and also the Club Manhattan Lounge located down that way. And menus for both the restaurants can be seen just there as well before you make your way down to that area. That is all for the public areas of Hotel New York. Like I say, it is going to be changing soon to make way for a Marvel themed hotel. Comment down below on this video, I'd like to know your thoughts. Maybe you've stayed in this hotel before, I would love to know. But yes, this, like I say, it's about a 10-minute walk from the parks, and this is another 5-key hotel. Right, let's continue walking around Lake Disney and make my way over to Newport Bay Club. So I've walked a bit further around Disney Village and made my way to the gorgeous Newport Bay Club. It's a stunning hotel that was completely refurbished back in 2016, and it looks incredible. There's a little look at the swimming pool area just off to the left. I have stayed here in summer before. It's got a huge outdoor pool just on the left hand side there as well, but that's the indoor pool. This hotel is huge. You don't actually realise quite how big it is until you get onto this side of the lake and nice and close up to it. It's a 4-key hotel, so it is down from the other two. However, this is actually my personal favourite hotel here at Disneyland Paris. I've not actually stayed since the refurbishment. It was my favourite before that. I'm definitely looking to stay here again in 2019. But yeah, it's a stunning hotel based on like a 1900s mansion by the seaside. Really nice theme to this hotel. And yeah, it's about a 15-minute walk to the Disney parks. Worth pointing out, if you don't want to walk, you can always get the free Disney transportation that takes you from your hotel straight to the parks. But yeah, like in terms of walking, you'd follow it just around the path on the other side of Lake Disney and straight through over in that direction through Disney Village and to the parks. There's a little look back there on where we just was at New York, and Sequoia Lodge is just on the right hand side, just behind the lighthouse there as well. Really nice little area just to sit out here, especially in the summer months. And let's head up to the main entrance. Like I say, this is the back entrance to the hotel. All of these entrances you see in here in this video are the back entrances from Lake Disney. Obviously, they've all got car parks out the front and main entrances that come into the lobby as well, as I am showing you throughout the video. But this one's definitely got another really impressive facade, much like that of Disneyland Hotel. So we'll step out the front and I'll show you a little bit of that one firstly. Okay then, so talking about that free Disney transportation, here's one of the buses just here out the front of Newport Bay Club, just picking up to take guests down to the theme parks. So yes, it's stunning out the front here, isn't it? I mean, it looks great from the back looking over Lake Disney, but these huge columns are stunning to look at from out the front just here. Really nice, again decorated for Christmas, and you can tell, in my opinion, this hotel looks the most fresh out of all of them at the moment here at Disneyland Paris. So let's head in underneath this way and yeah, into the main lobby. And off goes the bus. Here we are then. The first thing you'll notice is the huge compass on the floor just here. And just off to the left, the Compass Club. Again, some of these special rooms available. I mean, the feel of this in here, it just feels so glamorous, and in my opinion, I find this a lot nicer styling than the Disneyland Hotel. That is due for refurbishment there in the next couple of years, so we will be seeing that happen. On the right hand side just here, or the reception area, arrivals there to the left, departures on the right. Gorgeous styling, it really feels like you're at sea on a big boat. Really nice colour schemes going on, a mix of brown, blue and cream in here. Just nice pictures like the lighthouse over there on the wall. Really nice lobby area. You got a boat just there behind the reception. Yeah, and these floor tiles continue with the big compasses just here. We'll start off by having a little look down this way in the east wing. Some of the corridors just down here. So these are the lifts just here that take you up to the different floors. As we're here on this level, let's just have a little look down here. is the corridors. Changed a lot since I last stayed here, actually. It all used to be a lot more cream and white colours in here when I last stayed. We are going back quite a few years though. Like I say, I hope to stay in this hotel again during 2019. But yeah, really nice feel down here. It just feels like you're on a boat, doesn't it? It's even got like the little bar around the side there. Yeah, very nice styling. Toilet facilities just there. Let's carry on round into the gift shop. So here it is, it's called the Bay Boutique. Now, fun fact for you, this actually used to be a bar just here, and they completely changed the layout, and where the Compass Club is now, that reception area, that used to be the shop over there. Going back a few years now, before the refurbishment. Very nice styling in here. Got a seagull up there. Charlotte would like that. Cashiers on to the left. And yeah, this used to be the bar. Like, you used to just sit down here looking out over Lake Disney. But there's a bar on the other side of the hotel that we'll look at in just a moment with similar views just from the other wing. Mickey up there. I love looking at the pictures around these hotels, and in the parks as well. There's some gorgeous pictures, more so than ever here at Disneyland Paris. Just a little look around the hotel. Oh, the light's cool. Seagulls flying up there above the boat. Lovely. We'll continue back out here into the lobby and take a right. We'll follow the corridor straight down this way. All the hotels have got these information points just here with times for the parks and other bits of information, the weather on there as well, as you can see. 5 degrees today. Map of the hotel just there. This leads us down towards the bar. You see people with their cowboy hats on. They've been to Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. I talked more about that in a special video from Disney Village that's now online on the channel, so make sure you check that out. And there's a look into the bar area just there. Captain's quarters. And I'll look at some of the prices there for the Captain's Quarters bar, and that's open from 11 in the morning till 1 AM. So there's the Compass Club Lounge just there on the right hand side. It's really nice themed carpet continues. A few different boats and stuff to see here in some glass cabinets. And then this leads down to the convention centre. Some nice pictures on the wall there. Like I said, we are in a 1900s mansion. And here's the other set of lifts. Yeah, that leads down towards some of the other rooms in the convention centre. To get to the restaurants, we need to head downstairs, back towards where I walked in from the entrance from the Lake Disney. And that leads down there towards the convention centre. But yes, let's head back down this way and take a look at the entrances to the restaurants. So to get to the 2 restaurants on offer in Newport Bay Club, we actually have to head down the staircase just here, and the Yacht Club is to the left and Cape Cod to the right. So Yacht Club down this way, located through the doors just down there. Looks like that's closed at the moment. Then the Cape Cod restaurant, which is the main buffet restaurant, located straight down that way. But you can see a bit more of that from just outside. So if I head down through this way, we'll be able to see a bit more of that. Let's see. Obviously this leads back out to Lake Disney. There we are, and that's a little look at the restaurant. It's all inside there with really good views over the lake. But there you go, yeah, that's Newport Bay Club. That's my favourite, and like I said, I've not even stayed there since the overhaul. But I'll definitely look at doing that at some point this year. Well, next year, 2019. as in the next 12 months. And obviously, like I said, the swimming pool and stuff's up there. Right, anyway, gonna make my way back up here to Sequoia Lodge now. This is a gorgeous hotel. This is like my favourite one to stay in over Christmas season because you're in the forest, you can't even see much of the hotel because it's located just behind that lighthouse and where all the lights are. It's there, and this is the first of a few hotels we're gonna look around now. We've seen sort of half of them, we've seen 3. Now these next 3 hotels, we are going down to 3 keys with this next one, Sequoia Lodge. However, it's absolutely gorgeous, but the reason I would say, or one of the reasons it goes down to 3 keys, is the location. Obviously, you are about a 15-minute walk from the park, but we say that Newport Bay is also about 15 minutes. Another main reason I would say is because of the different blocks, what you actually can stay in. You've got the main area, as you'll see what we're going into in a moment, but then there's various little blocks what sort of lead off. I'll try and show you it on a map when we get up here. But yeah, it's a 3-key Disney hotel located around the lake just here as well, and this is the final hotel we're going to see located around Lake Disney. Welcome to Disney's Sequoia Lodge. So here's a look at the main building itself. As you can see, lots of different rooms in there with fantastic views over towards the parks. And also you've got a couple of restaurants down here as well. And so you've got one on the right hand side there, and another off to the left. And with us coming in from the Lake Disney entrance, that's the first thing that we're going to see because we are sort of below the normal level of reception. Where you'd come in normally from the front of the hotel, you'd be on reception level. But yes, let's head inside just through this way and have a look at the entrances to these 2 different restaurants. So here's a little look at Beaver Creek. That's the restaurant on the left-hand side just there. You start to get a first glimpse of the styling in this hotel, which, like I say, is really nice, especially at this time of year. It's like you're in the forest in this big wooden lodge. And then on the right hand side when you first walk in is the Hunter's Grill just there, and I have actually ate there before as well. It was a buffet, looks like it still is, and yeah, that was really nice. But this is a bit different around here because you actually walk round and you've got some steps to the left and also to the right hand side as well. So we'll yeah, go upstairs to find some of the facilities. This gives you a bit of a look down there on where we just walked in. Looks very festive with all the Christmas lights. And at the top just here we've got the bar. Really nice in here because it's got a big open fire that is lovely. Looks especially nice during the Christmas season with all the lights hanging down over the windows. Really nice. Obviously you can sit just there on the left by the big fire. Lovely. So if you were to walk into the hotel through the front doors, you'd be coming in just through this way. This is just outside the Redwood Bar that we've just been in. As you can see, there's all the check-in area. Some really nice paintings up there as well. And again, more really nice wall art throughout. Now look at guests checking in for some Disney magic. The Golden Forest Club is another section, another premium section of this hotel. As you've seen, quite a few of the hotels that we've been in have got like little premium areas with special rooms. Here's a look back this way. Your information boards there, along with a little map. So I'll show you what I mean by this hotel in terms of the different blocks. I've not actually stayed out in one of the blocks before, but I know people that have and also seen the rooms, and they're absolutely fine. It's just, it does mean a little bit of a longer walk. It can be about a 15-minute walk to the park. I mean, you think where we are now, we're inside the main block, which is just here in the middle. But yeah, then of course you've got Lake Disney up the top. It comes out the back just here where the main reception area is, and then all the different cabins that run out the back. So yeah, if you're staying down here, it's going to take you a lot longer to walk to the parks than it is from here. From the front, I'd say about 12 minutes. From the back, 15-16 minute walk there, depending on how fast you walk. to get round to the theme parks. Let's follow it round this way. There's the bar that we went in, and let's head round to the gift shop, which is round on the other side. So it's very busy inside here. The parks have just closed, so everyone has sort of flooded back to their hotels. Yeah, this is a little look inside the Northwest Passage gift shop. A little look out there as well towards the Golden Forest Lounge, that exclusive area that leads up towards their hotels. Quite a big gift shop this, probably the biggest actually out of the ones that we've been in so far. Lots to see. Runs all the way down the back just here as well, selection of mugs, and yeah, it just feels very old world in here, which is nice. I do like that classic feel that it's got. And jewellery and stuff there. I mean, in terms of merchandise, some of the hotels do have merchandise just for that specific hotel, but quite a lot of it can be found in the Emporium on Main Street, or some of the other major shops, just like World of Disney, can be found in Disney Village. Right, let's have a little look at the guest corridors here in Sequoia Lodge. So as you can see, it really feels like you are in a wooden lodge out in the forest, and that carries on with the feel here with the decor, as you can see with the dark wood on the doors just there, and these style lamps. Some nice wallpaper at the top just there as well. There's also a swimming pool in this hotel. All the hotels that I have shown you so far have got their own swimming pools. The two that we're going to move on to next haven't got swimming pools, and that is Cheyenne and also Santa Fe, the final two hotels that we're going to look round. Worth pointing out that this is a little meet and greet area. The hotels do have character meet and greets at certain times as well. We've got a little pool table there as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, it's a very nice style hotel, this one. I do like the decor and the theming, the big open spaces, but the bar is definitely the highlight for me. Just in the middle there, sitting down there with a nice cocktail next to that big open fire, really is stunning. Right, anyway, it's time to walk outside of this hotel, take a right, and I'll show you a little bit of the path, what leads down to our final two hotels, Cheyenne and also Santa Fe. So I've walked about 5 minutes round the corner from the main building at Sequoia Lodge, and as you can see, some of the outbuildings for Sequoia Lodge are actually on the other side of the river just here. Obviously you'd see these a lot better in the daytime, but yeah, these are actually quite nice, all the different outbuildings, all in the trees, in the forest just there, and some of them look over the river just here as well. Now it is about a 15-minute walk from the theme parks up to Santa Fe and Cheyenne. We'll start off with Cheyenne, which is just up here to the left-hand side. In fact, we can just see a little bit of it underneath the bridge just here. But yeah, if we carry on walking down this way, you'll actually be able to reach Cheyenne just from a little path on the left-hand side. And Santa Fe is on the right-hand side, and you're going to access it over the bridge. Again, these are the back entrances to them, but I will show you the front entrances to them both so you can see them. But yes, we'll end over at Santa Fe. Let's start off with Cheyenne on the left-hand side, which is just a little bit closer. If you're staying on this side of it anyway, it's a little bit closer to Disney Village. I'd say it's about a 6 or 7 minute walk down to the bag check area at Disney Village, so not too bad at all. And this is the little path. Obviously if you're staying in one of the blocks further down, you'd carry on that way, but yes, we'll head up in this direction. As you can see, these are all the different blocks. There isn't a main block, so to speak, to Cheyenne, unlike Sequoia Lodge, and this is a two-key hotel on Disney's scale. As we walk around this corner, you'll see just how big it is. Now, it can actually affect how long of a walk it is to the parks, depending on where you are, because it's a huge hotel complex, this. It's got a massive courtyard here, and you've got the main high street with all the theming down. And then you've got the reception building, then there's another main street with another massive courtyard like this. And to walk from this end of the hotel, where I am now, down to the bottom end, it'd take you probably an additional 5 or 6 minutes. So it's going to double your time getting to Disney Village, just depending where you're stopping. So ideally, if you want to make a preference of where you want to stay, definitely want to be down in one of these buildings, down at this end. There we are, the Running Bear section is the closest down here, and I've not stayed in there, but I have stayed in Dock Holiday, which is the building just here on the right hand side. Yeah, I have stopped in that one before, and like I say, that's quite easy as well to get down to the parks. Yeah, let's carry on walking down this way, I get down to the main entrance, I'll show you out the front for this one, and yeah, we'll sort of go through the facilities down there. So just before we go inside the main area where all the facilities are, here's a look at one of the corridors. Again, follows with that nice Wild West theme of the Hotel Cheyenne. I really like the little touches up here on the lamps actually as well. They're quite nice with the horses on. And there we are, you got a horseshoe on the door with your spy hole in. And then the room numbers just on there as well. But yeah, really nice. Anyway, let's head down this way towards the main area. So this is the main entrance area to Hotel Cheyenne. As you can see out the front here, you've got the usual little area where taxis and stuff can pull up for picking up and dropping off. They've got that at all of the hotels. And then as we pan around to the left, if you don't want to walk to the theme park, the bus stop is located just over there with that free Disney transportation. Some more of the accommodation there behind me, and that's just where I've walked up. Now you've got a Starbucks just over here. We'll start off by looking down at the Starbucks and then through into the gift shop and then into the lobby. All of your main facilities at this hotel are located within this main building just here. But yeah, like there's no swimming pool at this hotel, and there isn't at Santa Fe either, just to make you aware. If you do want a pool, you want to stop in the other ones. But yeah, so here's a little look at your Starbucks coffee just over here. Used to be an arcade, this little fun fact for you, when I used to come as a kid. Still quite well themed though in here. Just your standard sort of Starbucks, but they do sell merchandise as well for Disneyland Paris. Here's a look inside the gift shop. Quite a large gift shop this one, and it needs to be because obviously you're a little bit further out from the other facilities in here. Like I say, about 15 minutes down to the parks, 7 or 8 minutes depending on where you stop in and which block here to get down to the village. But yeah, quite a big shop. It goes all the way around there. So another door connects the general store here to the main entrance area. Really nice in here, again decorated for Christmas. Some gorgeous decorations, but in general I really like this entrance to the hotel anyway. Big fireplace over there, it's lovely. Obviously fits all with that Wild West theme. There's the reception area. There's a luggage store which is just out to the left hand side. Again, that's another standard thing in all the hotels. This one's just out to the left outside. Obviously people checking in there, welcome to the Magic. And a little look back at where we just was over towards the gift shop in the back corner just there. Got some nice artwork down here. And this is the Chukwack Cafe, which is one of the restaurants what you've got available at Disneyland Paris and the one for this hotel. And there's a look down there, so you actually can sit in chuck wagons, and yeah, it's quite nice in there. I've ate in there a few times. Toilet facilities just there. Like I said, there's no hotel rooms in this area. This is all just your facilities hub, so to speak, that's all in the middle. Right, if we follow this around this way, we'll get round towards the bar area, which is just down through this door. Get to the Red Garter Saloon. And they do have some live entertainment and stuff in here at times, just because they are the cheaper options here. You're still on site, you're still part of the magic. You're well connected with your transportation, and also they put entertainment on for you at certain times in here as well. There's the bar area for the back. And there we are. I do really like this hotel. It's definitely my favourite out of the two of the cheaper hotels here at Disneyland Paris, and it's not bad at all stopping here. Again, the rooms are really nice. They were recently refurbished. Really good Wi-Fi. I mean, the Wi-Fi is great in all these hotels now. Only going back a few years, it used to be in the lobby only, but now it is in all the rooms as well. That's a little look at the Chuck Wagon Cafe, the main restaurant from the outside. And yeah, it's just like staying in a Wild West town. I really like it, but like I say, just be aware if you are staying down the back end just here, then it's going to take you at least 5 or 6 minutes more to get to where you want to go. Here's a little look at this other street. If I turn you around this way. So like I say, that goes all the way to the end, and then there's another courtyard down there as well. But yeah, you've got some facilities and stuff all down here as well. It's like a laundry and stuff. But yeah, it's nice, like all these different areas to stop in. It's a bit noisier staying around this area. I have stopped here before. I think it was in Billy Kid. On the corner just there, it might be the one just behind it. And yeah, in the summer they have quite a bit of entertainment outside. You know, like I didn't mind too much, but it was a bit noisy if you've got the kids who want to get to bed, you know, and you've got noise going on outside. But yeah, and that's a look back there over all your facilities, all inside that main building. But yeah, that's all for Hotel Cheyenne. Like I say, it's a two-key hotel, and it's really nice. Honestly, I've had some of the best stays here at Disneyland Paris in this hotel. Newport Bay is my overall favourite. But yeah, nothing wrong with this at all. And you're well connected over to Santa Fe, which you can just see through the trees with its Mexican style buildings. This hotel's had quite a lot of work done to it, and it's now themed to Disney Pixar's Cars films. So again, it's had a big refurbishment. And what we'll do, we'll head around to the front entrance and sort of work our way through the hotel that way. But yeah, this is the back entrance getting over to it, and much like Cheyenne, it's all different blocks as well. So you've got some on the left hand side there, some on the right, and yeah, it's quite a big area. And to walk down to the parks, you're just following that path down that connects up about 2 or 3 minutes that way. You'll be back where I was at the bridge, what runs over the path. And also you got your free bus transportation that you'll see in just a moment out the front. Okay then, here's a look at the front entrance to Hotel Santa Fe. Really nice, and like I say, it's all themed around cars, as you can see up the top just there. Obviously that wasn't its original intentions when it was built back in 1992. It was all Mexican themed, and that's why all the buildings kind of look like you'd expect in Mexico, like your typical style of building. So, you know, that's why from the outside they do look very basic, but inside, again, the rooms have been done up and they are really quite nice. I quite like the detailing over there. That's the bus stop, what takes you over to the theme park and also Disney Village as well. Yeah, again, decorated with all the garlands and stuff out the front, colourful decorations. On the left-hand side is where your baggage hold is in this hotel. So the whole idea of the baggage hold is basically if you arrive before check-in time, you can go and put your bags in there on the day, and same on the day of departure, and then go on to the theme park. I remember when I first stayed here as a kid, there was like a car out the front just here you could have a photo with, and all these lights were like all pink down here. So it's amazing how stuff changes over the years. It's all obviously red now to fit with Route 66 and cars, and it looks a lot better than it did do along here. I've not actually been down here for a walk for a couple of years actually. There's your baggage hold on the left, and much like Cheyenne, you've got all the different blocks. And there's the main hub area that's got your bar, reception, restaurants. We'll go in there in a second and have a look. Yeah, and here's that little map just here showing you all around. Just gives you a bit of an idea on it all. Obviously we're down here, that's the main sort of area, and they're all the different blocks. So there is a lot. It's a huge hotel. Obviously they're all separated with different sections. You got like a snake in that section, for example. Yeah, and that's the river, what's just down the back of all the buildings, and obviously you got Cheyenne, which is opposite. So right, let's go inside the main building and have a look. Main check-in area then, over to the left-hand side just there. And like I was saying, just obviously a lot of people go onto the park, and the park's shut like half an hour ago, but a lot of people have come to check in afterwards. They don't want to waste that park time, and I used to do the same thing, so you know, definitely recommend it. On the left-hand side here, there's a Starbucks now. That wasn't here last time I actually stopped in this hotel. Yeah, there is a Starbucks here now. There we are, again, there's your standard sort of Starbucks. Well, that's quite handy, isn't it? Having, you know, one here as well as at Cheyenne. That's quite interesting. Yeah, all the artwork in here used to be a lot different when it followed that Mexican theme. As you can see now, all based around Disney Pixar's Cars. And you can see there as well, a nice window display. The shop, I'm pretty sure the shop's in the same place as what it was before. Maybe that used to be an arcade as well, where the Starbucks is. I'm not too sure. I'll soon tell you if this is where the shop used to be, because I remember the layout. I came in here a lot as a kid. Yeah, there we are. We'll look around the gift shop. A lot of the shops here do tend to sell the same stuff, all your character plushes and stuff. Obviously you can see all the wallpaper, that's quite nice up there as well. All fits with this hotel. Route 66. And we'll make our way down here towards the left. And this is where the bar area is, and also La Cantina, which is the restaurant. So we'll start off with the bar, which is onto the right hand side. The Rio Grande bar. Here it is. Bar area. Used to have a stage in here actually. Used to have a bit of entertainment in this one, but obviously they don't anymore. Yeah, that used to be a bit of a stage area over at the back. But yeah, it's basic decor in here, but yeah, it's clean, it's comfortable. It's what you'd expect really from one of the cheaper hotels, but that doesn't mean that they're not as good a quality in terms of the service, and you are still staying on site. Little touches there on the decorations. Yeah, and that's the look there into La Cantina, which is your buffet in there. I assume it's still a buffet, it looks like it is. It used to be a buffet when I used to come. Oh, blurring out a bit there, apologise about that. Oh, some of these decorations have been the same in here for a long time. There we are, it leads round to La Cantina, what's also got a little entrance just here as well. Another entrance into the shop. And yeah, that's your entrance. Yeah, it is still an all-you-can-eat buffet, there you go. €19 for an adult at the time of recording. But yeah, and that's pretty much all for Santa Fe. Let's just go and have a little look inside one of the corridors, just so you can see what they look like. And then we'll wrap up this hotel tour video from the 6 different on-site hotels here at Disneyland Paris. I do like how it's a road on the paths just here. That's quite a nice little effect. Let's go and have a look inside Block 41 just here, shall we? But yeah, they added all these details on the outside. Like they used to still be there, but not quite like that it was before. You got a road there on the door. Just gonna have a look inside the corridors. There we go. So yeah, kind of like, you know, what you'd expect. I mean, these corridors don't really look that different in terms of the quality compared to some of the premium hotels, to be honest. So it's one of those, isn't it? I've had some of the best holidays I've ever had at Disneyland Paris, staying in here and also Cheyenne. I've only been lucky enough to actually stay in Newport Bay other than that. So, you know, like, there's nothing wrong with these on-site hotels at all. I quite like them. Yeah, compared to the likes of Europa Park and stuff, then yeah, you know, even the premium hotels here aren't probably of that quality compared to Europa, but there's some really nice stuff. And if you're watching this and you plan your trip out here, then I hope you have a fantastic time. But yeah, anyway, I'll make my way back down towards Disney Village and wrap up this video. Now, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you are planning on coming here to Disneyland Paris, I hope that it's been helpful for you. We've looked around all of the 6 on-site hotels here at Disneyland Paris, and whether you're staying in the 5-key Disneyland Hotel or the 2-key Santa Fe, the key thing is to all of it is that you are staying on Disney property. You're on the resort, and maximum you're going to be about a 20-minute walk to the theme parks, or you can just get the free bus transportation. It's always really important, I think, to be connected by transport when you're visiting these theme parks, especially when you come to parks like Disneyland Paris that in the summer months and on weekends are open really late at night, and you don't want to have to commute really far back to off-site accommodation. So yeah, it's well worth staying on site. Like I say, the hotels I've stayed in personally is Newport Bay. That's by far my favourite hotel. I've not been lucky enough to stay in Disneyland Hotel though, maybe after the refurbishment. And like I say, I've stayed in both Cheyenne and Santa Fe and had fantastic holidays down there as well. But yes, if you are planning on coming out here to Disneyland Paris and you want any hints and tips, of course, comment down below on this video. I do read all the comments on Theme Park Worldwide, so I'll definitely reply back to you. And also, if you want to know more about Disney Village and the theme parks, check out our theme park vlogs. There's loads here on the channel from over the years. Now, most recent ones, there's 3, 1 from Walt Disney Studios and 2 from Disneyland Park, and also some bonus videos. I've done a full vlog showing you Disney Village and all the different restaurants around there, and also a special video from Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. Is it worth the hefty price tag? Because it is quite expensive, Buffalo Bill's, but I go in there, show you the experience of what you get for your money, and yeah, we find out if it is worth that price tag. Thanks for joining me here on Theme Park Worldwide. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I'm Sean Sandbrook. I'm from Disneyland Paris. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you later.